There's nothing quite like a home-cooked meal. It's about more than just food, it's about the experience. The aroma filling your kitchen, the anticipation building with every chop and stir. Tonight, we're creating a symphony of flavors with a classic steak night. We're talking juicy, perfectly seared cubed steak. We'll pair that with creamy mashed potatoes, vibrant green beans, and fluffy rolls. This isn't just a meal, it's a celebration of simple, satisfying cooking that anyone can master. This isn't about fancy techniques or expensive ingredients. We're focusing on approachable cooking that delivers maximum flavor. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, this guide will equip you with the tools and confidence to create a steak night masterpiece. So, tie on those aprons, sharpen your knives, and let's get cooking. Tonight, we conquer steak night. Steak night is a time-honored tradition, and for good reason. It's a chance to gather with loved ones and indulge in a hearty, satisfying meal. But a truly remarkable steak night requires attention to detail, a focus on quality ingredients, and a passion for flavor. We'll guide you through each step, ensuring you have the knowledge to execute each element flawlessly. From selecting the perfect cut of cubed steak to achieving that golden brown crust, we'll unlock the secrets to steak perfection. But it's not just about the steak. Our supporting cast of sides is equally important. We'll delve into the art of crafting velvety smooth mashed potatoes, vibrant green beans bursting with freshness, and light, airy rolls that are simply irresistible. By the end of this culinary journey, you'll have all the tools you need to create a steak night that will have everyone singing your praises. So, let's fire up those stoves and embark on this delicious adventure together. Cubed steak, often overlooked, is a blank canvas for incredible flavor. Don't let its simplicity fool you. This cut has serious potential. The key is understanding its strengths and treating it with respect. First, select a cut with good marbling. Those streaks of fat equal flavor. Pat it dry with paper towels. Excess moisture hinders browning. Season generously with salt and pepper, remembering that seasoning is your best friend. Now, let's talk tenderness. Cubed steak can be tough, but a quick marinade works wonders. A simple mix of olive oil, lemon juice, and herbs does the trick. Let it sit for at least 30 minutes, allowing the flavors to penetrate the meat. Remember, we're aiming for a flavorful crust and a juicy interior. Overcooking will make it dry and chewy. Follow the next section's steps carefully, and you'll be rewarded with a steak that's tender, flavorful, and cooked to perfection. A hot pan is crucial for achieving that beautiful sear that seals in the juices and creates incredible flavor. Heat your pan over medium-high heat until a drop of water sizzles and evaporates instantly. Add a tablespoon of oil with a high smoke point like canola or grapeseed oil. Once the oil shimmers, gently lay your cubed steaks in the pan, ensuring they're not overcrowded. Overcrowding lowers the pan's temperature, resulting in steaming rather than searing. Allow the steaks to cook undisturbed for 3 to 4 minutes per side, developing a rich golden brown crust. Don't be tempted to move them around, let them sear and caramelize. The steaks will release easily from the pan when they're ready to be flipped. Once both sides are beautifully seared, reduce the heat to medium-low. Add a knob of butter, a sprig of thyme, and a crushed garlic clove to the pan. Tilt the pan and use a spoon to baste the steaks with the melted butter, infusing them with even more flavor. Cook for another 2 to 3 minutes or until your desired level of doneness is reached. Rest the steaks for 5 minutes before slicing and serving. No steak night is complete without a generous helping of creamy, dreamy mashed potatoes. But achieving that perfect texture and flavor requires a bit of finesse. Fear not, for we'll guide you through the process, ensuring your mashed potatoes are the stuff of legends. Start with the right potatoes. Russets are your best bet, as they have a high starch content that yields fluffy, airy mashed potatoes. Peel and chop the potatoes into even-sized chunks to ensure they cook uniformly. Boil the potatoes in salted water until tender. Don't overcook them, or they'll become waterlogged and lose their flavor. While the potatoes are boiling, warm your milk and butter in a saucepan. This ensures that the potatoes won't cool down when you add the dairy, resulting in a smoother texture. Once the potatoes are cooked, drain them well and return them to the pot. Use a potato ricer or masher to break down the potatoes until smooth. Avoid using a food processor as it can overwork the potatoes, making them gluey. Gently fold in the warm milk and butter until you achieve your desired consistency. Season generously with salt, pepper, and a pinch of nutmeg for an extra layer of flavor. Green beans often get relegated to the sidelines, but they deserve a place in the spotlight. With a little care and attention, these humble vegetables can be transformed into a vibrant, flavorful side dish that perfectly complements our steak and mashed potatoes. Start by selecting fresh, crisp green beans. Trim the ends and wash them thoroughly. Blanching the green beans in salted boiling water for 2 to 3 minutes helps to preserve their vibrant green color and crisp texture. Immediately shock them in ice water to stop the cooking process. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil in a pan over medium heat. Add a minced clove of garlic and sauté for 30 seconds, or until fragrant. Add the blanched green beans to the pan and sauté for another 2 to 3 minutes, or until heated through. Tossing the green beans in a simple lemon butter sauce elevates them to new heights. Simply squeeze the juice of half a lemon over the beans and add a tablespoon of butter to the pan. Toss to coat and season with salt and pepper to taste. The result is a bright, flavorful side dish that's both healthy and delicious. No steak night is complete without a basket of warm, fluffy rolls. They're the perfect vehicle for soaking up every last drop of gravy and sauce, and they add a touch of comforting nostalgia to the meal. While homemade rolls are undoubtedly delicious, we understand that time is precious. Opt for high-quality store-bought rolls to simplify the process without sacrificing flavor. Look for rolls that are soft, slightly sweet, and have a hint of buttery flavor. Warming the rolls before serving is essential. It awakens their aroma and enhances their texture, making them utterly irresistible. Wrap the rolls in foil and warm them in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 minutes or until heated through. For an extra touch of indulgence, brush the warm rolls with melted garlic butter. The combination of garlicky aroma and buttery richness is simply divine. Serve the rolls alongside your steak, mashed potatoes, and green beans for a complete and satisfying meal. We've poured our hearts into creating these delicious dishes, so let's present them in a way that does them justice. Plating is an art form in itself, and it's about more than just arranging food on a plate. It's about creating a visual feast that enhances the dining experience. Start by choosing plates that complement your meal. White plates provide a clean backdrop that allows the colors of your food to shine. For a more rustic feel, opt for earthy tones or textured plates. Slice the steak against the grain to ensure tenderness. Arrange a generous portion of mashed potatoes on one side of the plate, using the back of a spoon to create a well in the center. Place the sliced steak in the well, allowing the juices to mingle with the potatoes. Arrange a vibrant pile of green beans next to the steak and potatoes. Place a warm, fluffy roll on the side, and your masterpiece is complete. Garnish the plate with a sprig of fresh thyme or rosemary for an elegant touch. We've indulged in a symphony of flavors, but now comes the less glamorous part: cleaning up. Fear not, for we've got you covered with tips and tricks to make the process as painless as possible. Start by soaking your pots and pans in hot, soapy water immediately after use. This will loosen any stubborn food particles and make cleaning a breeze. For baked-on messes, sprinkle baking soda on the affected areas and let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes before scrubbing. Wipe down your stovetop, countertops, and any other surfaces that may have gotten splattered during the cooking process. A mixture of vinegar and water in a spray bottle makes for an effective and eco-friendly cleaning solution. Don't forget about the dishwasher. Load it up with your dirty dishes and let it do the hard work for you. While you're at it, give your sink a quick scrub to ensure your kitchen is sparkling clean. Congratulations! You've successfully navigated the delicious world of steak night, mastering the art of creating a restaurant-quality meal in the comfort of your own home. But the culinary journey doesn't end here. This experience has equipped you with the skills and confidence to tackle any meal, no matter how simple or elaborate. Remember the techniques we've covered, experiment with different flavor combinations, and don't be afraid to put your own personal spin on classic dishes. Cooking is about more than just following recipes. It's about expressing your creativity, nourishing your body, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So gather your loved ones, embrace the joy of cooking, and make every night feel like a special occasion. The kitchen is your canvas, and the ingredients are your paints. Don't be afraid to experiment, to make mistakes, and to learn from every experience. The more you cook, the more confident and intuitive you'll become. Share your culinary creations with friends and family, spreading the love of good food and good company. Host potlucks, cooking competitions, or simply invite someone over for a casual meal. Food has a magical way of bringing people together. Remember, cooking should be enjoyable. Put on some music, pour yourself a glass of wine, and lose yourself in the rhythm of chopping, stirring, and sautéing. Embrace the process, savor the aromas, and most importantly, have fun. You are now a master of your own culinary destiny.